But the news of the day, other than Georgia winning a back-to-back national championship in the first time in the playoff era, is a lot of people upset with the playoff committee because TCU obviously didn't belong there. And here, I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen this. So let's watch this real quick. It's only about a minute long. And I'll make my comments on it. And you can tell me, whether you agree with me or not, or whether you agree with this guy.
College Football Playoff Committee, congratulations. You need to pat yourself on the back because you have screwed every college football fan in this country tonight. That's what you have done. You have done that. Look at this right here, 45-7. Okay, now look at this. They just, luckily he dropped the ball. What is this? What is this? What have you given us? This is a national championship game. That's what this is. And it's 45-7. You thought TCU belonged in this game? What was the qualifications, College Football Playoff Committee? What was their qualifications? Getting beat by Kansas State. That qualifies you for this game, the biggest game of the year, the game that every college football fan, no matter what team they pull for, looks forward to. And this is the garbage that you gave us. Pathetic. You are pathetic. This is a disaster. This is a barn fire. And every one of you, not one of you deserves to be on that committee if this is what you think college football is supposed to look like. You owe us all an apology. Every one of you that's on that committee that pulled some crap like this deserves us all an apology. And I want it. This better not ever happen again. This committee needs to be redone, got done away with, whatever you want to call it. This is garbage. Pathetic. You are pathetic.
Welcome to the ACC Show, episode number 61. That guy right there might need to go see a doctor. No doubt. That guy, he's had a couple of viral videos. He did another one, I believe it might have been last season. I can't even remember what it was about. I think it was a similar situation about the playoff committee and this and that. Here's the way I feel about this. This guy's complaining to the playoff committee saying they owe us an apology because of TCU's performance. Who is the playoff committee supposed to put in there ahead of TCU? Somebody please tell me. Are we supposed to pick who we think the best team is according to this jerk off? Is that what we're supposed to do? He wants to know why TCU got in the playoff and why they were playing Georgia in a national championship game. It's pretty simple. It's really simple. They were 13-1. 13-1 in a Power 5 conference. And not only that, they won a playoff game. And who did they beat? Somebody else at the committee and everybody else thought was deserving to be in the top 4. So TCU, definitely a playoff team in that.
Playoff team.
Let me ask you a question. Was there people in 2018? I think that, I don't think I know. The game last night was the biggest blowout, the biggest point differential in a national championship in the playoff era. I don't know. It might have been the biggest blowout if you had the BCS era, and I don't know. I do know it's the biggest blowout in the playoff era, so since 2014. But prior to that, in 2018, we saw the biggest blowout of the playoff era when Clemson blew out Alabama 44-16. So according to this guy's logic, Alabama, because they got completely manhandled by a true freshman, Trevor Lawrence, and that defense only allowed them to score 16 points when they were averaging almost 40 points a game that season in the SEC, should not have been in the playoffs. Because if you get blown out in a national championship game, then clearly you didn't belong there. That's the mentality that people like this blowhard right here are using.
College Football Playoff Committee, congratulations. You need to pat yourself on the back because you have screwed every college football fan in this country tonight. That's what you have done.
Who does this guy think should have been in there instead of TCU? That's what I want to know. Can somebody tell me who should have been in there? Somebody who doesn't think that TCU belonged there, go ahead and I'm inviting your feedback. Who should have been in there instead of TCU? Go. I'll wait. Clemson? No. Which leads me to my next thing about the 12-team playoff. If there had been a 12-team playoff, which we're going to see in 2024, Clemson would have been in there. Does anybody think that Clemson had a chance to win the championship this year? The answer is no. Not a playoff team in that.
Playoff team in that? Playoff team in that?
Not a playoff team in that. So, I don't know if that guy's being serious or if he's just, trying to get clicks on Instagram or hell, I don't know. But he's wrong. And if you agree with him, so are you.